Okay, this is going to be part one of my Whiplash build series for P-Sport Hydro. This is the boat. I did not build it, I bought it built. Take this off, you guys can take a look at that. Whoever did this did a very nice job building it. I mean, there's a little bit of twist in it in the back, but I mean, it's probably less than a 16th, so see the inside of it. I mean, it's a really nice build. Definitely saved me a lot of time, so I am not complaining. Really nice job. A lot of clear coat on it, but I'm not complaining, so you can get a good look at it. It's a nice boat. Already has the turn pin mount installed, so it saves me a little hassle. You already put flotation inside the boat. I don't know if you can see it right there or not, but yeah, throughout all of the sponsons and inner framework there's already flotation built into it, so something that I'm not going to have to do. So basically in this video I'm just going to walk you through the different parts I'm going to use for the build. So, well, there's the boat, and I'll jump into the rest of the stuff. So here's the boat. Okay, so alright, Speedmaster Sport 20 strut. This is the extended strut. Extended. I went back and forth on this a lot. I could have gone with the one that's flush right here. I think that's a Sport 20, but decided to go with this one. I think it might give me a little bit more stability, so I'm going to go with that, and yeah, that's it for the strut. The rudder, another Speedmaster product. This is the mini rudder with the hydro setback. I don't remember what it is. It's either 1 1/4 or 1 1/2. I think the mono one has more setback, but I went with the hydro setback. Gonna have to do a little bit of modification because this was built to have a it offset to the right of the strut, and I'm gonna have it offset to the left, so some modification is going to be needed for that. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, there's the rudder. Let's see. Okay, we'll go to driveline components. So, Huey, best in the business. Went with the 187 cable. Kind of debated between a 150 and a 187, but since it is going to be a P-Sport setup, went with the 187, so yeah, can't go wrong with the Huey, there's no doubt about that. Actura coupler, the motor I'm running is going to have a 5mm, whatever it's called, can't even think, motor shaft, there we go. So, I went with the Actura coupler. I don't know if there's any other options, maybe an Eddy or something like that. Some locking nuts for the prop, and drive dog. So there's all that stuff. Then we'll go on to the steering components. So I went with, I forgot one thing. Let's see where it is. I don't know where it is offhand, but I have the, oh, here it is, never mind. Okay, so High-Tech 5645, it has, I think like 143 ounce inches at 4.8 volts, so that should be plenty. Dubro clevises for the servo end. I'm going to use these on the threaded side, and that's going to go into the servo. I'm going to use an aluminum horn included with the High-Tech servo. So. And then these are going to mount to the rudder. These have like the spring washer on the bottom, so never used these before, but I think they should be alright. Push rod seals, nothing crazy. Here's a servo mount, and I'm going to be using a 440 rod. Could have went with a 256, but why not go bigger? Let's see. Antenna, yeah, nothing crazy there. Oh, here is the good stuff. South River RC mount. This thing is sweet. Definitely recommend this. This is really a quality built product. Even when you put the threads in, or put the screws in the threads, there's just so little play, and it just goes in. You can tell it was really machined nicely, and this one's water cooled, so not sure if that's going to do anything, but yeah, these are a little bit of a pretty penny, so if you want to get one of these, prepare to pay a little bit, but I think it's well worth it. Yeah, pretty cool looking mount, very nicely made. All the machining is really nice on it. And it came with some mounting screws. So this is a through mount hole, or a through hole mount, I should say. I'm going to drill through the floor of the hole, and yeah, I'm going to put a piece of aluminum between that and the hole just to give it a little bit more rigidity. Some water cooling stuff, just the line, and then the pass through the hole, and then the outlet. Nothing crazy there. Okay, brass tube. Like I said, I'm going to be running the 187, so 9/32 with Teflon liner, and then to get through the strut, I'm going to have to step down to 1/4 inch. So got both of those. Let's see, there's the Teflon liner. Nothing crazy. Okay, on to the fun stuff. Here we go. So, be running 4S2P just because it's a P-Sport setup, so I want to have the capacity. I went with Dynegy 3700s. I've had a couple sets of them, and I think they're really nice batteries. They always balance good. Definitely not lacking in the power department, and I haven't had any issues with them, so yeah, I definitely recommend Dynegy's. The water cooling can for the 1515. Yeah, so I went with 1515 1Y. Ooh, beautiful. Okay. So I kind of debated between the 1Y, which is 2200 kV, and the 2D, which is 2050 kV. Supposedly the Y lines are supposed to be a little bit less amp draw than the D lines are. So I decided to go with this. Obviously not going to be able to run as big of a prop as you would with the D lines, just because this is a higher kV. So, man, just when you pull this out of the box, it's just so smooth, the bearings, and compared to a freaking Aquacraft motor where you have to just grip onto it as hard as you can to get it to spin, this is just so smooth and just really nice. So, yeah, that is about it. The only thing I'm waiting on is the speed control. I am going to be running the Swordfish 220 Pro Plus that has data logging, and you can't get those in the US, so I ordered it from Australia, and I'm waiting for that to come in. It should be in next week, but that's not going to be relevant in the build at this point anyway. I'm going to start with the strut and rudder and go from there, basically. So, there's part one. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. If you want to see all the videos from this, you can either subscribe to my channel or subscribe to the thread on Offshore Electrics. So, yeah, there's part one. I should be getting some work done this weekend, and hope to see you soon.